Welcome back to Superior Sunrise. Joining me now from the Bradley 3 Ranch, James Henderson. James, guys have got a pretty big sale coming up here in February. Tell me a little bit what y'all are going to offer in that sale.
Our sale's coming up February 8th, so we're 4 weeks away, and that seems impossible, but another year is coming around, and we're ready to do that. We'll have 280 bulls, about 180 Angus and 90 Charolais. So we'll be looking forward to that. We'll also have 60-plus bred and open heifers. We don't know exactly until we get preg check done what that'll look like, but we're looking forward to a fun sale.
Right. Well, I was going to ask you, what about these bulls work for a commercial cattleman? And I know you could tell me, but you're going to have a lot of customers on who are going to be selling calves out of these bulls. So you could just tell me what traits about these calves are working in their herds.
Well, we are one of the strange folks in this business who's kind of touched it all. We've done genetics, we've owned feed yard, packing house, sold branded beef. We've kind of done it all, and so we've tracked all of that data for 70 years. And they're raised in a harsh, tough environment, and they work really well for commercial cattlemen. And so we'll have quite a few progeny of our sires in the sale today and have had earlier this week, and so those cattle typically do real well in the sale.
Well, it sounds like you know a whole lot about the growth of these cows, but you're going to be offering females as well. And these females that are in the sale, tell me about the maternal traits that those females have.
Well, there's nothing more important than that factory. And so we raise those cows in a really harsh environment. We only expose them to bulls for 45 days, pull the bulls in 45 days. And we expect that our commercial cattlemen have high expectations of us in being able to produce females that are gonna have calves, rebreed, nurse that calf, and get it weaned and be able to ring a bell at a sale like this one.
Right. Well, it sounds like not only are your cattle kind of got some grit to it, but it sounds like that's the story of your operation. Would you mind sharing me the story of how y'all got started out at your ranch now?
Well, the ranch was bought in 1955, and my wife's grandfather was there. As I understand it, it was just bare ground. It was the drought of the 50s, and he went out with his pocket knife and dug around, dug up some grass roots, and said, "They're still alive. I believe it's a good buy." And that was the start. I think they spent the first year and a half just getting water resources back and fixing some fences and those kinds of things. So pretty tough start.
You guys have been there ever since, so it sounds like you've accomplished a whole lot in that time being there. What's on the horizon? What are you guys looking forward to in the future at the Bradley 3?
Well, we keep trying to improve every day. We think that surprisingly, we think we've only touched the surface of what cattle production is going to look like in the future. And where we try to think is, we turned bulls out this week, but when you think about that, those progeny are 5 or 6 or 7 years away from coming through a sale like this and being marketable. And so we have to try to figure out where the consumer is going to be in that period of time.
Yeah. Well, you guys certainly do a great job. Tell me, the February 8th at noon, when can people be going ahead and looking at cattle, come out to look at the cattle?
They can come look at cattle anytime. We'll have them in sale pens the week before the sale to get through. The catalog is on our website currently. Hopefully we'll get videos up today, I hope. And we have a sortable spreadsheet, so it's all on our website or on Superior's website.
James, thank you for joining me here this morning. If you can't make it in person, join us on superiorproductions.com on February 8th. Don't go anywhere. We have more Superior Sunrise up next.